Gemini, hello. Welcome to your October 2025 reading. Hope you are doing great. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini, Crosswatchers, Gemini, Tropical. Great. Thank you. Welcome to the sidereal reading. If you don't know what that is, sidereal zodiac's real accurate if you're looking at readings for placements in your moon sign and rising sign house. So go check that out and get a sidereal chart and go watch your moon sign reading and see if what I'm saying is true, because it works for me. All right, Geminis, October 2025. Hit the thumbs up. If you have a question, leave it in the comment section. I love answering questions. And if you like the reading, check out the description for more of what I do. Gemini, October 2025. Gemini, October 2025. What is happening? Okay. Okay. Oh. Aquarius had this in their cards too. Oh. Okay, Gemini. So we're on to something. We're down a rabbit hole. We're getting into it. We are a newbie researching something here with the Page of Swords upright. We're just getting into all kinds of YouTube channel videos on this subject we're really getting into. We're determined to keep digging, finding out more. This has really got our interest, maybe even to the point where we're kind of not paying attention to stuff in the actual real world. You know, like going on in our backyard or down the street. There's something like that where there's quite an intensity of interest in a new subject or something that's really gotten a hold of our intellectual capabilities, and we're digging deep here with this Page of Swords energy. With the High Priestess next. I just heard the telepathy tapes. Maybe that's where you're going down all this, like, remote viewing, telepathy, ESP tests, these actual scientific tests. There's something here where, and look, that's the 2, but this is also the symbol for the sign of Gemini. I'm just pointing that out. There's something here with the High Priestess energy that's screaming, I'm really getting into following my hunches, following my intuition, going with my gut. And again, there's study involved here with the scroll in the High Priestess lap. There's but you don't know it all because of the veil behind you. You can't see everything, but you're really starting to go there. You're really starting to get in touch with this psionic, psychic stuff, disability, and you're starting to use it like every day. Like there's something here about the moon. The moon kind of looks like this right now. Like while I'm doing this reading, it's in this waning phase. You're going to find something out as this moon continues to wane here through the first, well, it'll probably by the time this video drops, it'll be new moon. So by the time you see this video, there's something very important about digging into your intuition and leaning into it hard. Because looks like it's going to radically alter a lot of different things in your life, Gemini. Like there's going to be something that totally comes they all fall down. Like, whoa, I didn't see that coming out of the blue. And with the Four of Swords is like the next card. This is really spooky to me because look at the art. Okay, I want you to look at the art. Well, what is that? If you've ever been in a really old church in Europe, they used to bury the knights in sealed sarcophaguses like this inside churches. And what we have here is someone kneeling before, looks like a priest. Keeping quiet. So Four of Swords is all about keeping quiet, but the crack here of the lid is really standing out to me. Like there's something that you're going to keep digging at as the page, okay? But there's something that's going to happen outside of all of that. It's possible that you may get a psychic insight into something big that's happening, like, you know, and you're afraid to share it with people with this Four of Swords, although that's not really like any Gemini person I know. But there's something about keeping it quiet. Like, you had a dream about this impending crisis and you didn't tell anybody, but you know what you dreamed and then it happened. So there's something about keeping quiet about a situation that just completely like, well, that fell apart fast, or, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how crazy this destruction is. Whoa. So by the middle of October, it's killed our desire or an excitement for something here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Like something happened, it was serious, had to stay quiet about it, or decided to keep quiet about it, or something. And now it's like, I don't have the go get it for this situation anymore. And I hope it's not whatever this cool thing was you were researching that I think has to do with, like, you know, psychic stuff. It's something else. You found out the truth with the Two of Swords. And again, we have another waning moon. The blindfold, by the time you're seeing this video, we're going to probably be closer to, or if not in a new moon, okay? So by the time you're seeing this, it's possible, you know, into the middle of October, the blindfold comes off and you find out the truth about something and it just kills your excitement for whatever this was, okay? Oh, gosh. Page of Pentacles reversed and the Death card reversed. By the end of the month, somebody's going to offer you some kind of part-time job, or you're going to think about taking up a part-time work situation or some other situation. And with this page in reverse, it's just, I feel like it's just not, it's not going to happen. You're not going to do it. With the Death card in reverse, though, something is coming that is going to change. It's just on the brink. It's literally trembling on the brink of change for you. It's headed here, but it's not quite here by the end of October. November it may be a knockoff effect too of whatever this out of the blue thing is. Like, I can't believe that happened. Unbelievable. But, you know, whatever this other thing is that just kind of kills your excitement and, you know, the truth comes out, blindfold comes off. It may have to do with the small work or part-time job or whatever this is, and you're just like, yeah, you know, I can see this is the beginning of the end. I'm not going to work with this person again. See how November goes, but I'm not feeling it. Okay, somebody leave me a comment, because this is really wild and intense with the High Priestess next to the Tower. It's like your intuition leads you down somewhere and you find out it's true and it completely shakes up a whole situation, okay? And you end up staying very quiet about it. Whatever this is, somebody leave me a comment. Okay, I'm going to pull a few other tarot cards here. This is my daily deck. And I make short daily tarot readings every day. So, you know, every now and then I miss a day. You know, every 3 months I miss a day for traveling or other reasons. But otherwise, I post a reading every day that's 3 minutes long. You can go to my homepage, channel homepage, and scroll down to the short section. And the most recent video is today's video. So you can go get a quick 3-minute reading if you need any kind of extra on top of that. Anyway, let's pull some extra cards here for Gemini, October 2025. Any information here? Just a few cards, please, for Gemini viewers. A lot of thinking going on for you. October 2025, Gemini. Okay. Oh, shoot. What's that? You got a few more than other people are getting, so let me roll through it. Okay. Nine of Swords in reverse. We're not losing any sleep of overthinking about something. We're doing okay. We don't have guilt about something, okay? It's not like we did something horrible and we're tossing and turning. There's nothing like that going on. We're getting good sleep. Three of Pentacles upright. This is something about working with other people to make something beautiful, and I think it's working out well because it's upright and it doesn't cause you issues. You're not having grumblings. You're not losing any sleep. Knight of Wands upright. And it's like people are excited. Here's the Ace of Wands in action, right? So with the Knight of Wands upright, you're really excited about this and you're going out and sharing it with people. And it may be that it could be this thing that you've been digging into and going deep on with this telepathy tapes or remote viewing or psychic, whatever this is, which is kind of the impression that I got from the first reading. And you're going out and really talking, finding like-minded people and having talks about it. Or it could just be about this work you're doing with this other people. You're going out seeing people, if you're you got a part-time job and you're also a musician, you're going out, doing this work with other people, going out, something like that. Five of Wands, there's the World in reverse. So something's getting ready to change. Again, a second card indicating that with the Death in the first reading reverse. But now we have the World in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. I'm not arguing or competing with people anymore. I'm just done with that. It's just not how you roll anymore. It's I'm competing with myself. I'm too busy making myself smarter, more interesting, all that. The World in reverse. So your whole life is getting ready to change. You're not just something ending in a finality. It's the beginning of something brand new, a whole new world that's getting ready to come over here for you. Four of Pentacles. Okay. And I think this is indicating that you're just going to need to start thinking about your money a little bit more in a protective way. Any financial or material things that are matter to you, you need to start holding on to them. You need to start saving. You need to be careful where you go out to and what you spend on. You need to really think about if you're going to invest somewhere that would maybe be good for your money, really think about that, instead of spending it. So there's something here about saving and being cautious and protective of our material and financial possessions. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's get side cards for Gemini, October 2025. Okay, there's the Death card again. So we're protecting ourselves from two-faced people, liar people. With the Cave going in, notice the position of this figure here. They're protecting themselves. They're going in. They're staying quiet. Again, there's another message. This has been a message that's come out in the daily reads for about 4 days. Four Swords. We're going within. We're going in to the cave. We're maintaining quiet. We don't want to be close to stuff that starts to fall apart badly out of the blue. we're protecting ourselves and doing some introspection and research while we're down in the dark cave, right? Finding the truth. Finding the truth. Somebody's been wearing a mask. The liar. And I think that's part of figuring out. That's what the death card and the world card and the tower card is. It's like it just comes out of the blue and you're just like, what? And then it's over. Like, okay, I don't have to worry about this too much. I'm just ending it right here. And notice that card's very much about death. And then there's the actual death card about death. Yeah, no, I'm not associating with somebody like that. And guess what? It increases the quality of your life tenfold, as well as your happiness and finding like-minded people and finding your abundance out there, right? We just need to go within and really get clear on what it is we need to study about. Maybe you've just found out about narcissistic personality disorder. Although over the last few years, that's been something that people have been really calling out in public. And, you can't scroll through YouTube a day without seeing a video on narcissistic personality disorder somewhere. So there's something about that. But, this card is just saying, hey, just stay quiet and watch the show. Watch it all go crazy from a safe place, And it's going to be over. In your heart and mind, as well as overall. And you're going to have a whole new world here coming with the sun. Happiness is coming back. Ooh, okay. Let's see what the Higher Love Oracle has. And this is my little travel edition deck I had made. And it comes in a little tin. Isn't this sweet? And you can find out more about this deck at underneath the video in the more info description box area. There's a link for my decks. If you like it, you can go check it out. Gemini, October 2025. Gemini, October 2025. Wow. Okay. Your guardian's angel, your guide, your guardian angel wants you to reach out. Lean in, say thank you, say hello, ask for help. And they're going to help you achieve your goals. And it's possible you may need to be on your own for a while. Well, the fog lifts, until the fog lifts, but you're calm and you're collected about it, even though it feels like stuff's just falling down around you, like, what in the heck? Well, ask for protection, ask for guidance to get to your goals. Because there's two cards about big endings here, the death and the world, but they're both reversed. So November's going to get these things upright, or December. Something's definitely rolling in that's going to get that upright. And you've got some goals to reach while digging into, maybe your higher self, how we're all connected, the collective consciousness, right? Just be aware that the cards are forewarning you that there's something that is going to completely come out of the blue that's quite crazy and shocking, and it's possible you do have to keep quiet about it, but just be aware that the end is coming. There's something about taking care of yourself here too. Keeping quiet like the Four of Swords and staying outside of all the nonsense, and just keep going within, protecting yourself, continuing to do some deep dives, clearing out that shadow. Let's pull some charms for Gemini and close the reading. Charms for Gemini's October 2025. Okay, there's your money. Looks like a lot of obstacles are getting pushed out of your way here with the little elephant charm. Again, you have things you want to achieve. You have goals. Ask for help. Ask for protection. And it will be given to you. That's the key. The other key is protecting your money. This is kind of leading me back to the Four of Pentacles in the second tarot reading, where you've got things saved up and you're protective of it. But notice this art very clearly here, where we have this particular mouse. It seems like they're trying to pull a fruit out. They're trying to get away with pulling a fruit out. I feel like the key, there's something about keeping your finances under lock and key. Getting real serious about protecting those. Keeping that financial, material, bounty, and beautiful gift that you have. Keep it safe. Keep it under lock and key. Okay, do some saving. Set up a save. I don't know, whatever you want to do. I'm just reading the cards. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment or a question in the comments if you have one. Hit the thumbs up, definitely, if you're still here. Again, check out the description below if you like what I'm doing. There's more stuff. Thank you so much. Have a great October, and I'll be talking with you soon.